Do 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 do. Hey everybody, it's me, your girl Miss Danielle Moore, here with the Command Bros.
Command Bros in the house.
Yes.
What do you do?
Brown niggas shooting legally.
Yeah.
Let me find out.
Nobody going to jail this weekend.
No jail.
Not for what we do.
Not for what they do. What they do.
But you get all the excitement and experience that you want when you holding a paintball.
Yes.
They like to call them markers instead of guns. We still call them guns, but we're just letting you know a little information. If you guys want to ever step into the world of paintball,
Right.
I don't know if you hear me.
We're
through
stepping
this.
into that world right now.
Okay, well, you know what I'm saying? We got all the answers for any questions you got. You know what I mean?
Yes.
Yeah.
What do you want to know?
I like paintballs because I like to hold balls. When you were saying, listen, you just said, that's all I thought of when you was like, you know, you get the power of holding I was like, what, the balls?
The balls.
The balls,
Well,
baby.
you know, you do get the whole balls, but not the type of balls that if you're telling about. They're
Yeah.
paintballs. They're 68 calibers. They're about the size of a nickel. Yeah, they're about the size of a nickel. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers hurt.
Yeah, when you get shot, they will hurt, but that only hurts like.
Till you get numb from the pain.
Nah, yeah, pretty much. You know what I'm saying? Anything that you experience the first time is gonna be a sting. You're gonna be like, ow! But when people come out the paintball, I tell them the truth. You know, I tell them it's gonna hurt. So your expectation is gonna be high. So when you do get hurt, you'll be like, it's not that bad. You know what I mean?
That shit hurt.
It only hurts for about 3 seconds.
That's like saying childbirth don't hurt. That shit hurt.
Childbirth hurts.
Yeah. Paintballs hurt.
Yeah,
Getting balls thrown at you in multiple colors hurt. Shit.
Yeah, it does. It's
And don't
nowhere
aim
close
for
to
my
childbirth.
face.
No,
Shit.
you want to get shot in the face.
I don't want to get shot in the
You want to
face.
get shot in the
That's
face.
where you got the most protection.
Yeah, that's where it doesn't hurt at all.
It's not like you never had balls in the face.
Yeah, balls is in the
Soft balls. Y'all said those is hard pellet balls.
yeah,
No.
Glass makes some sauce and you get the little stuff in you.
Oh, that is right, because you guys wear masks.
Right, exactly.
All right, let's rewind. Let's go back to when this very, very, very first started. You guys really, truly are brothers.
Right.
So it's really dope to see, you know.
Well, there's a rack of us. You know what I'm saying? There's like what, 7 of us? How many?
Yeah,
There's six of us. There's 6 of us.
Okay. Oh, siblings.
6
Yeah.
boys.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh,
So,
same mom.
We're all spread out, different dads.
That's all right.
It is what it is. You know how it
Shit.
is in our community.
Yeah. That's why there's so many of
That's how
us.
I get down.
Maury before Maury.
Right,
You know, Maury.
Maury.
Like, and you are the guy, Mr. Jones. God damn.
Yeah, so that's
Your
how
mom
it goes
got
down.
some strong genes though, because I could tell y'all brothers, y'all looking
Well,
like.
that's because our dads ain't here. If you seen our dads, and they'd be like, oh.
Okay.
You know, it's how it is. You know?
Yeah.
You stand next to your mom, you look like your mom's, and then you stand next to your dad, you be like, oh, because all my kids, I swear, look like their moms, but everybody keep telling me they look like me.
Oh,
But
okay.
I can't see it.
Moms in plural.
Yeah,
Okay, you keeping the generational thing up.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying?
Me too. Don't feel bad.
You gotta spread it, you know, spread it out. You never know, you might have made a mistake with that one. You know what I'm saying? The genetic
Sprinkle
profile
those-
might not be exactly what you want.
That's why we all going
Sprinkle
through
that shit.
this round of kids. Because I got 20-year-olds, but we had to start over.
Yeah, practice makes
You
perfect.
fucked up the first batch.
The first one's always,
Facts.
always a
Facts.
disappointment.
You fucked them, that generation.
Yo.
Listen,
This
I
is
was in
always
love
gonna
with
be
Lauryn
your
Hill. I
disappointment.
named my baby Zion. Every day I'd be like, I'm so sorry.
See?
But it's all right.
Yeah, it is what it is. You know what I'm saying? You have a lot of ideals when you have your first one.
Right.
And then by the time you have your second or third, you understand exactly what shit's
You know
about.
what? My third one reads really well. She's dope. Yeah, you're right.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, you know what I mean?
So-
and you know what? There's not a lot of pressure on the ones after the first one. The first one, you want that one to be like the ones who are going to change the world.
Right, right.
They
You
come
see, I
out-
named him Zion,
Right.
leader of the land.
Yeah, you feel see?
All he want to do is get on my nerves.
Yeah, so, you know, that's just how it
If
is.
I was you guys' mom, I would be so proud of y'all. Like, I
is.
think that is so dope. Like, to come together. Do your other siblings have anything to do with this?
Wakil is motocross racing.
Yeah, he hits
Oh.
on the motocrosses. Yeah, he does a little photography and whatnot.
Oh, okay.
Wakil does, my brother Longshot does motocross
Oh,
racing.
long shot.
And,
Actually, the cameraman from when we first started.
right,
Okay,
right.
dope.
Call sign his was long shot because he had the camera.
Got it.
Right, he did all the shooting with the camera.
Sitting here with the Wayne brothers.
Right.
me find out.
No shit.
Y'all got a sister?
Who's the Wayne's brother? No, ain't.
I could be your sister.
We got stepsisters. We got, sisters through.
Oh, okay. That are like sisters.
I got 3 sisters through my dad's side.
Okay.
Right.
All
I
right.
got a couple sisters on my dad's side, but they like in different countries.
Oh,
Like
where-
Laos, Cambodia,
Like Army. Your dad's an Army man, a Marine?
Both our dads.
Okay.
Military.
Oh, your mom like power. She ain't stupid.
She never messed with nobody who couldn't teach us nothing.
I know that's right.
My other
And they get checks. She's smart.
We were supposed to be like
at war
Ain't no
right
food
now.
stamps over here.
Yeah, we were raised for a war to be jumping off right now, but
I
that
know,
shit
that's
never
right.
happened. So we had to get the
So wait, do y'all have them little safety packs at home just in case it do
The go
down?
bag?
Yeah.
We got the go bag, the go stripes. That's right. We self-sufficient. Look, my mom runs Sankofa Village Garden. Have you heard of that?
No,
We'll
break
get
it
her
down
on
to
your
me.
show.
It's like an inner city a garden that they plant and feed.
Feed the
Wait,
neighborhood.
you gotta pass the mic. We want a
City
budget
garden that they
down
plant and feed the community. You know what I'm saying? So it's like there's one in Homewood, on the hill.
Yes, I have. Your mom started that?
Yes.
That is
That's her.
awesome.
It's called Food on a Fence. And
Right.
That's when they, whatever they grow in the garden, she puts on a fence and the neighborhood can get. And she wants to teach the kids how to grow food.
Ooh, I want some of them green
Right, because
tomatoes.
when you tell kids right now
I
about
love green
gardening,
tomatoes.
the first thing they think of is slavery. Like, I don't want to be no
Facts.
slave. I ain't digging in no damn dirt. Not knowing that growing is freedom, because that's how they got us.
Right.
They control your food. They control
Growing
you.
is freedom.
You can control your own world.
Right.
If somebody controls what you eat, then you have to do what they have to do.
Pass it.
Oh,
Yeah, if somebody controls what you eat, then you have to do what they have to do.
That's very
But if you can
true.
feed yourself, then that's one step into the right direction of freedom.
Independence.
Independence, exactly.
Because they lie to us and tell us that we're independent in this United States.
Yeah.
They're lying.
I mean, United States is a corporation. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And you have to understand that and look at it from
It's
that
a
perspective.
business.
The thing is, people don't understand it. They think it's really a country. It's a business. So if you are going to be successful in the United States, you have to create your own business, because that gives you a different and better platform on what you want to do with your world. Right. Anything else, you would just be considered a slave or an employed person. But that's what it is. Yeah. So like, and basically that was the Command B.R.O.S was when we started.
security guard.
Yeah, we security guards. You know what I mean?
Okay.
And it was cool though. You know, money was cool and whatnot. We sitting back getting fat and whatnot, because that's what you do with security.
Right.
It's hours upon hours of boredom with
10 minutes of
excitement in between every once in a while. Ooh, we gotta throw somebody out. You know what I mean? But then we were sitting down and I was like, we was getting fat for real. We just getting fat. And I was like, we need to start working out. You know what I'm saying? Doing something. But if anybody ever knows that worked out, you do that for about 2 weeks. That one day you miss, you'll be
It's
working out
over.
again another 8 months later. You know what I'm saying? If not 2 years later. So
True
we was
story.
like, nah. And he had paintball before I did.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? A long time ago, because he used to live in D.C.
Right.
So he paintball, and then when he came back, we were working security together. And he was like, we should just start paintballing. I was like, that's kind of corny, man. He's like, no. There's like tanks and rocket launchers, and the weapons is like real. It's like a scenario game. And I was like, what? Get the fuck out of here, nigga. Ain't no way, such. We looked it up and shit. And I was like, all right. So I started looking at paintball guns, and I bought all this shit, yo. I bought so much shit.
Right, he called my bluff.
Yeah.
He walk in with work and throw the manual on the table like, boom. I'm like, what's this? He's like, I just got my gun and shit. Because I've been telling motherfuckers, let's go paintball. No, I don't want to do that. That shit corny as hell. So we go out to paintball, fully equipped up. It's his first game. You know what I mean? He got no clue.
But before that, tell him
What?
we took the kids out.
Yeah. We took, my mom had a youth group at CCAC.
Okay.
And we took the kids, that youth group, we taught them gardening, how to play chess, and took them paintballing.
Okay.
You know what I mean? So we go out there to play paintball. He like, oh man, this shit's live. Yeah. You know what
And
I
they
mean?
liked it. The kids loved
No,
it.
he loved it.
Oh, you did.
Hey, yo, we went out there. I had like some old beat up paintball masks. I had some of my dad's military shit. I got all my dad's military shit. So I had like a tank suit, you know what I'm saying? And I had my mask, and we rented the markers, and we went out there and we wrecked these kids. I mean, we gave it to them. So the kids had a good time, and then that's when I realized, I was like, yo, we need to do this scenario thing you talking about. So that's when we found out that there was a scenario game at
TRP.
Three Rivers Paintball.
Three River Paintball in Granville.
Right, that was the first scenario game we went to. It was ran or hosted by
68 caliber.
68 Caliber. It was a World War II
Scenario. It was basically
invasion of Normandy. Basically.
invasion of North. We basically
Okay.
reenacted Saving Private Ryan.
Right. So we went out there for the first time. Now, I bought all this shit. We did a video on what you should take to a paintball game. Like, we know what we're doing. I didn't know what I was doing. You know what I'm saying? I told you everything that I was prepared for. You know what I'm saying? When we went out there, it was everything he said. Tanks, rocket launchers, you know what I'm saying? A bunch of people paintballing.
That's dope.
It was. It was off the hook.
It's a whole nother world.
I did. I really did.
Y'all have no idea.
No.
It's a whole nother world. Like, I like the fact that you guys are given an alternative. You have to be able to let out your anger in some type of way. So this is a good alternative, a positive alternative to letting out your frustration.
Now, see, I don't want to look at it as letting out frustration. All right?
Maybe I'm just angry woman.
Nah, you know what? The reason why most people are frustrated is because they don't have any control of their world. So therefore, you know what I'm saying? Paintball is an outlet where you actually have full control of what you want to do. So
Yes.
it might seem like you're letting out anger, but you're not. You're getting control of what you want to do. Like with us, we built these characters. All right, the character when you go into a game is a whole different ego.
Right.
All right, when you get done with the paintball game, you're still going to have to pay your bills. all
Right. Right.
Still going to be mad at your boss
Still gotta go
or
to
whatever.
work,
But that
the whole
5 hours
Right.
is your 5 hours.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Now, you might want to be out there all day blasting at people and getting shot at. You might just want to chill out in the staging area and talk to
You got a
people.
lot of people come to these games who don't play.
Yeah, but it's your world at that
They
time.
just come and they enjoy the environment.
Yeah, because you're starting to meet different people from different demographics. You know what I mean? The one thing that you all have in common is this game.
Okay.
All right, and in this game, you have to cooperate with each other. You have to do different objectives. You have to stay alive. Now, if you get shot, it's just like a video game. There's a spawn point. You know, you go back, you wait 10 minutes, you go back in. You know
Okay.
what I'm saying? So it's not like, you know, you get shot and your day's over. You know, a lot of people like to play it like that. They don't want to come out when they're shot. So you might really experience more pain than normal because our method is if you ain't coming out, we'll make you come out. We'll
Right.
keep shooting you.
If it ain't the paint,
Yes.
Right.
Yes.
Now with our people,
our people.
our people,
We talking about our people.
Our brown people.
our brown people,
They don't like coming out.
they don't like coming out.
They don't like that pain.
Nah, they don't mind the pain.
They take the pain.
They don't want to come out when they're shot. All right.
What?
I don't know.
They think they're supposed to be dead. That's
You're
why.
supposed to be dead.
They think they're supposed to be dead.
No, you're supposed to be dead.
Yeah.
But
No, I mean like literally
No,
speaking. They're
no.
used to if they get shot, they die.
it's just
So
they're
they
having
don't
so
understand
much,
the sport of the game. It's like, no, I'm only playing. I'm only playing. Yeah.
And they keep shooting after you shoot them. They'll keep shooting back. Like,
Right.
you're dead, dog. You're supposed to come out there,
They're-
raise your weapon,
right.
and walk out because that's what makes the game run smoother.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? If everybody keeps
Oh,
shooting
I
this one
get it
dude,
now.
and they're like, "Come on, man, he's
They
out."
don't want to come out the
They don't wanna
game.
come out the
Okay,
game.
so when you said come out, I'm assuming, you know what? Let's back this up.
You gonna back
Take
it up.
me on, say I'm coming in. I didn't open the door.
Okay.
I'm in.
Paintball world. This
paintball
is
world.
what's going to happen.
What's going to happen?
We're going to run it to you from the very beginning.
I'm coming in from the door. I'm putting on a mask on my face.
All right, she's coming in. She's in
I
the
don't even got
staging
nothing
area.
else on.
First thing
Put
you're
my
going to
mask
have is the briefing.
No,
Okay.
the first thing she's gonna do is sign a waiver.
You're going to sign a waiver.
Oh, I ain't got to pay first?
Nah, we got to pay, but you're going to sign this waiver. Then you're going to pay and give him the waiver.
Saying if you get fucked up,
It's on you.
It's on you.
Basically. Now, I'm gonna tell you why. Then I hope there's a lot of brothers watching this because this is really particularly for you.
Okay.
All right? I'm not talking about anybody else other than us. They
The
don't
sew
wanna-
'em up natures.
They don't
It's like,
want to
no,
listen.
look,
All right.
look.
All right. Now, paintball is a non-lethal. Now, this is the whole spew that I'm going to give you. When you come to Urban Assault, you know what I mean? You're going to come to you're going to sign your waiver. You're going to make you watch a video, and then you're going to come to us
Urban Assault. I
for
like that
combat.
name.
For the combat rest, because we're going to be the one who's going to be administrating the game you're about to play.
Okay.
You're going to have a good time. But
feel
first
like
things
I'm
first,
there.
we're going to go through these rules, all right?
All right.
Now, basically, paintball is a non-lethal sport, all right? You will get whelps and this, that, and the other, but the only thing that you cannot protect are your eyes, all right? The paintball shoots out paintballs at 200 miles an hour. It covers 280 feet per second, and when it hits you, it's going to hurt, all right? But a day or 2, 3 weeks, depending on your genetics, that
2,
whelp,
3 weeks?
depending on your genetics, the whelp that it may leave will clear up.
What if they don't drink a lot of water? It's going to stay
That's
for a
why I
long
said
time.
depending on your genetics. All right. Some people whelp up. I get shot all the time. I don't whelp up. You know what I'm saying? I
You
don't
look
bruise.
tough.
I got that.
You bruise?
He bruised.
Yeah.
I don't bruise.
Me
So,
too.
so I get hit, pat, pat, pat. You know what I'm saying? It
I
is what
changed
it
my
is.
mind.
But
I'm not coming.
He knocks up though.
yeah, I do not that.
Oh.
It'll be like a horn out my head. Like a
Oh, looking like Cardi B.
Take about 3.
Yeah.
Real shit.
And matter
Real
of fact, when I
shit.
told her about that Cardi B shit, I said, yo, man, Cardi B got a knot on the side of her head 3 times as big as your Joe. He was like,
Hashtag
God
Cardi B's
damn.
not.
Now, what was that about?
Oh, but I could break that down
break that
to
down.
you.
Well, hold up. See,
go
this is
back.
distracting exactly what I'm teaching you guys out there because I'm going to tell you, the brothers, I'm having a
Oh,
problem.
sorry. We was
Small
about to break it
distraction.
down about that
Now
night.
listen, all right? Now, like I said, the paintball come out 200 miles an hour, covers 280 feet per second. If it hits you in your eye, it will turn it to instant jelly. You will never get that eye back. Ever get that shit back.
I like my eyes.
You won't. Yeah, you need them. That's why you must have your mask. You should do. You know what I'm saying? She'll be looking like Jack Sparrow
One
if she takes
eye.
that mask off, though. All right. So basically,
lashes would be
when
cheaper.
you play the game, the mask must be on at all times on the
I'm
battlefield.
coming in with my mask on.
Yeah, and it's not hard. You know what I'm saying?
Fuck
But for
Future, mask
some
on.
reason, our young youth don't take this shit serious.
What, they go in there with no mask on?
Oh, they go in there with their mask on, but they always taking it off.
They
and then
trying
you're
to
telling
fatty
them,
wap.
then you tell them, put your mask
Fuck
on.
that shit. You ain't
and
taking
then they
mine
on
out.
some old got an attitude because they never had a dad or some shit, or somebody didn't tell them, sit your ass down. They on some
I'm
old
asleep.
mad. And all we're doing
Real shit.
is trying to save your eyes.
You got to talk to them like you're the dad so they understand.
Right.
You signed this waiver, okay? That basically says, listen, I'm taking full responsibility. If anything goes out there outside of what's naturally supposed to happen, it's on me.
Right.
All right? Now, if you get shot in the eye, you probably could fight it with a lawyer, but I doubt very much, brothers, if you have the money. All right? So when the motherfucker tells you, put your mask on, he's telling you that to save your ass from looking like a jackass for the rest of your life. Because I'm going to tell you what's going to happen, all right? Your whole world's going to change. Your confidence is going to drop down to the fucking basement, all
You're
right?
not gonna
All
look
that talking
like
to the
Faye.
girls, you sweet this, that, your game has to be rearranged altogether. If you got the tenacity to rearrange it, because half y'all
Tenacity.
niggas ain't got no motherfucking backing anyway. So when Energy One or Bricktop or any other ref in a paintball field tells you to put your mask back on, just be happy he didn't kick you off the field.
Facts.
And be happy
like,
that
no, I
you're
don't
not
know.
bleeding out of one socket in your fucking head because you wanted to be cool around your boys. It's simple. Keep your mask on in a battlefield area, and in the staging area, we got the thing called the barrel cover. All right, it's just a little sock that goes over, you know, what I'm saying, the barrel, because there's always somebody holding a gun like this, and then it's pointed just like this, and he always squeeze it back, and they shoot the person right next to him in the eye.
Damn. That's why I'm coming in with my mask
With your
on.
mask on. Now look, these are the most
Ah.
important rules and the only 2 that you really have to
That you
follow.
really got to follow in paintball.
That's
Keep
all
your
you gotta-
mask on.
Keep your mask on, keep the barrel cover on.
So, sorry. Let's finish.
Go ahead.
So I'm done with the waiver.
Right. Now
you
you're done with the
actually
waiver.
lost me after signing this waiver.
All right, you signed the wafer.
Okay.
I give you that little spew right there. Now
Yes.
your heart's pumping because you know you can lose an eye.
Yeah,
now you
no,
know.
now I'm ready because I got
Right.
my mask on.
Now this is where it gets fun. All right, you step into the world of paintball, and the way we play the game, we're like combat refs. So we're constantly telling you what to do. You're never really lost. We give you the pump up. Like if you shoot somebody, you get the sinister ass laugh. You know. What I mean?
Okay.
Nice shot. And you get shit like that
Ooh.
over megaphone. So it makes the game more, you know what I'm saying, intense.
Yeah.
Then you got, you know what I'm saying, we'll give you intel. We
pop
won't
smoke.
we'll throw smoke in there. We'll give you intel. So if you're moving up and, you know, you're new. So you're like, you don't know where it is. So we'll like give you a little shout out. You got to sort of figure out who I'm talking to. But I talk to everybody across the board. Like, I'll be like, we have enemy infantry running on the left-hand side. We got to take that guy out. It's up to you and your crew to figure out, is he talking to me or is he talking to them? But either way,
Right.
you got to move.
I felt like you were talking to me just now.
Right. And then you
I was
got
pumped
like,
up. I was
you
ready to
move.
go.
And then there's, you know, everything is consistently to motivate you to play the game. That's
Okay.
how we bring the game to you, because we want you to experience the whole world of paintball. And ours is like the starting point here in Pittsburgh. So that's
Oh.
basically what we do.
Pittsburgh has a real deep history in paintball.
Yeah, it's like one of the first places that actually had it.
You're right.
Pittsburgh was one of the
Pennsylvania.
first. Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania
Okay.
is real deep.
Pittsburgh, Three River Paintball is one of the oldest fields in the United States, it's like about 30-something years old, 33 years old. Yeah. That's
We got a nice box of questions.
the box
for
of questions
you
about to jump off.
guys.
What we got?
So before we do the little question, though, I do want to if someone wanted to get into, like, you just liked it that much to where you decided to go full-fledged and you said, fuck it, I'm going to start my own business with this.
Right.
Like, you went all in on it.
Well,
was it expensive to start up?
Yeah.
It still is.
Well, when we started it, it wasn't an intent to be a business.
Right.
It was just to play.
It was actually we started this to make videos, war movies, for our own personal use and our friends to watch.
That's dope.
And then we got into paintball and was like, yo, we don't need to add special effects and shit. This shit's dope on its own.
Yeah.
And then
put music in the background.
we started making videos and the paintball community liked it.
I like that.
Not all like
Not all.
Everybody liked it.
Right,
You're gonna
right.
have
We had some resistance.
Yeah, you're gonna have some resistance.
Because y'all are brown?
It's just that paintball is a very.
It's different for us. It's different for brown people. I literally never ever heard.
It's not different. It's just unheard of. Like, nobody really thinks about paintball. It's its own world by itself, and it's not just because of brown people, yellow people. It's just, if you know about it, you know about it. If you don't, you don't.
Right.
Yeah, and then once you get into the world, there's like 3 factions. There's the speedballer, there's the milsim, and then now there's the mag-fed, which is becoming its own world. And it's very competitive amongst each other. So when you first jump into it, everybody has like, we've been doing this for years. Who are these guys? You know, making these videos. So, and then we just kept moving forward, and like the fact that we go for the beginning paintball instead of like the end paintball, and all our videos are for the viewers, not really for us. It's not really to blow us.
It's not even
up.
for people who paintball.
It's not.
We
make our videos for you.
Right. We believe when it comes to growing the sport, if you're trying to grow the sport, talking to paintballers, you're preaching to the choir.
Right.
We're trying to reach people like you, never been paintball before,
Never even knew about
See, but I grew up in 2 different elements. The reason why I say different, you actually said the same thing different means, but I'm going to let you have that anyway. So I grew up in 2 different environments, suburban and city. Suburban, what? They coming out the womb, babe. They them little kids is like 6, 7 years old paintballing and doing the BB gun thing.
airsoft.
But then when I was in the city, oh, that's lame. What do you mean go paintballing? That's corny. Mary, yet I'm gonna just ride past the store and shoot my cousin.
Right. Well, it's the
No, how about you go paintballing? Let that
No, you know what? Anything can be taken out of context.
Yes.
Anything can be taken in a negative direction. And as far as with the paintball world, the suburban,
paintball's an expensive sport.
it is. It is an expensive sport.
It is.
You know what I'm saying? Like the weapons we used, I say the average bottom weapon you're going to be paying $250 just for a marker.
Damn.
Then you got a case of paint when you go to a scenario game or event, $80 a case.
But you guys make it affordable for people to be able to come and enjoy it.
No, the price is what it is.
No.
Yeah.
Ain't that about an ass?
It is
I'm
what
saying,
it is.
like,
McDonald's don't lower their burgers so you eat the Big Mac.
Nah,
hold
it is
on,
what it is.
but McDonald's do have an extra value meal.
We got that.
Yeah, every
Okay.
paintball,
That's what
every
the combat
paintball,
reference
yeah,
should come
every
into
paintball
play.
park has extra value.
So y'all make it.
We make you happy on what you.
I'm
do.
not coming.
Right.
This is my
You
thing.
don't have to buy $80 case of paint. You
Yeah.
can get 400 rounds, 200 rounds, and you can buy it like that. It is broken down.
Yes.
But the most economical was to get a couple of your friends together, put in
Yeah.
$20 a piece, get this Katie. Now
Who
you got
paints
500
ball by
rounds.
themselves? That's an angry person. You
Right.
better write their name down
Well,
because they're going to fucking
A
shoot
lot
the
of people
world
do
up.
paintball by themselves.
So they
because-
won't shoot the world.
Right. So
No,
they
that's a
have this
lie.
thing-
They practicing.
They got this thing called open play.
All right, don't let them fool you.
All right, open play is on Saturdays and Sundays.
They probably wear flannels.
Normally, yeah, they do. But normally Saturdays. But what happens is, you know, if you are a paintballer by yourself, you can go to this open play and you meet new people. And they're
Right.
there, you know what I'm saying? There might be 3 people in this group, it's just me, and there's 2 people. And
You
they'd be
meet
like,
people
hey,
with something in common. 'Cause
Right.
Yeah, no, that's
you don't
fine.
find people who play paintball.
Right.
Yeah, but I don't want. Do not let people come in there all by themselves talking about shoot 'em up. That motherfucker's weird.
Let me say this. If all the shootings that went down, you never heard none of them ever played paintball.
No.
So what's
Listen,
that mean? You understand what I'm saying? All the shootings that went down, they never brought up in their past history that they played paintball.
Right.
So that means that has nothing to do with we don't build killers in the paintball community.
No, y'all don't.
It don't happen.
There might be.
It don't
You're
happen.
not getting what I'm saying. So next time tomfoolery with that flannel
If that's
on,
the case,
who comes all by himself.
What about the guy who shot up the Madden spot?
The what?
The Madden.
Madden tournament.
All right, I'm acting like I know. For real? What'd he do?
You didn't know the guy shot
Oh,
up the
okay.
Madden tournament?
Shot like 4 people.
Right.
Damn.
Paintball does not breed suicide killers.
Oh, Madden, you mean like
Tournament.
video game?
Yeah, he lost the game, went home, got the strap, came back, killed 2 people, injured 11.
Fuck, that nigga wears a flannel.
He was a white guy.
He was. I knew he was. I just said he wore a flannel just because I'm not racist.
But nothing to do with paintball.
It was just who he
Y'all
was.
all protective, but I like paintball.
The
Y'all. I
NRA
ain't
is going
saying
to protect
nothing
their
about
guns.
paintball.
We're protecting our guns.
A paintball gun is actually more expensive than a real gun.
Real shit. They got
I don't know
$2,000 paintball guns,
Yeah.
and you can't even take a life with it. Right.
You know why? Because
AK
paintball is a
costs-
hobby.
a AK
Hobbies
costs
are
cheaper than that.
expensive.
So it should be
But
done.
guess what?
Take this.
The AK helps the government calm down their population. Like they don't want people to keep breeding. That's a whole nother show. But just know that's why the guns are cheaper because the guns are cheaper because
Oh, you on some purge shit, right?
I'm telling you, y'all don't believe that shit is real.
You don't want to go down this road.
That's real, man.
Really?
Right. You know what I mean?
All right, we're gonna start to the
your
left.
question?
Oh, I'm lying to the right.
My question is,
No.
you got some incriminating questions and shit.
You'll be all
Like,
right.
how am I answering this question if I ducked it? That means if I talk about it, I can go to jail about it.
No, it's look, I ain't even got that many followers yet. You'll be all right.
You got followers.
You have followers after this?
Yeah.
Right. What's yours say?
My shit says, name the
You
crazy.
need the mic.
You want to switch?
No,
I never ducked.
I don't want.
Me neither. So,
Yes, you probably have.
I mean,
Did you ever steal out of a convenience store?
well, all right, you guys,
not a
you
felony.
guys want some stories.
It is if you take it from behind. Oh yeah, read the question.
no,
Sorry.
I mean, no, I'll do that one. I'll do that one.
Well, you got that one.
You got this
I
one.
wanted to hear that from you though.
You wanted to hear that from you?
What was the one time?
No, you gotta. Come on.
All right. Well, you know what? We'll answer both questions.
Yeah. We'll
Okay.
answer both questions.
I like
The first
that.
question is, what's that one time you ducked a felony? All right, I got a good one for it. There was one time I almost was incarcerated for a very long time for Grand Theft Auto.
Oh, he's
How's
being
that?
for real.
Yeah, when I was younger, I used to steal cars and shit. You know what I'm saying? I'd be telling y'all motherfuckers I'm a real nigga. But, y'all don't believe in that shit. But this is when I was in my youth, all right? And this is the one time that I almost went to jail that actually had me stop cars, stop stealing cars because the car that I almost went to jail for, we didn't steal.
Oh shit.
So I'm gonna tell you the story. This is
All
what
right.
happened, all right?
We get some theme music, like,
It was like
Dun, 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 dun.
1993 or 92, somewhere between early 90s, all right? And there was a hip-hop conference in Maryland.
Oh.
And I was supposed to go out there with me. You probably know this guy. He was a best friend of mine and still a good friend of mine, Jasiri X. Yeah, my man L. You know what I'm saying? This is back in the days. You know, we used to rap, we used to do all types of stuff.
Get
So
your
anyway,
rap off.
we were supposed to go to this hip-hop conference in Maryland. And my boy Garland wanted to roll. Now, Garland was my man. He was from the Hill, you know what I'm saying? Jasiri and a couple of my friends were more like college dudes, you know what I'm saying? So they wasn't really like, you know, hip on that. So they was like, we don't have any room to ride, you know what I'm saying? So I told my man, so I was like, look, we ain't got no room, but if you get a whip, you know what I'm saying? You can roll. He was like, all right, General. That was my name back then. So
I could believe it.
So what happened was my man Garland pulls up. Back then we called him Ishmael. And he had a whip. It was a little red topaz, Ford Topaz and shit, right? He was like, yo, General, what's up? I got a whip. Am I rolling? I'm like, fuck that. Yeah, nigga, we rolling. So I said, I'm riding with you. Oh, Kenny Blackman was with me. Rest in peace. That was my man. Either way, we ride all the way out to Maryland. We go over to my man's crib. what was it? It was Right Height Productions, okay? And we were supposed to, KRS-One was supposed to be there, Rakim, all the greats back then, you know what I'm saying? It was supposed to be a big hip-hop conference. We trying to shop our tape. That's what we used to do, music on tapes back then. You know, we had a mixtape and whatnot. So we get into Maryland, stop at my man Mike's crib, and he's like, yo, what's up? It's like, yo, we're going to go get some beer. And in Maryland, you can buy beer anywhere. And they had these things called 64s, not 40s, but 64 ounces. So we was like, we're going to go cop some 64s. Never made it. So we drive down. We jump in the tow pass. It's me, Kenny, Garland, and L. Jasiri stays back at the crib. You know what I'm saying? He's like, I'll wait for y'all to come back. We drive down, hit the one stop sign. We're not, exactly sure where we're supposed to go. He's like, yo, I think you make this left right here, such and such. He was like, all right. Next you know, it's nothing but red, white, and blue. Whip, 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 whip. Them boys. All right? So we like, all right. So this is when Garland tells us, all right, y'all, I ain't got my license.
Oh, damn.
So we like,
Whoop.
all right, cool. You know what I'm saying? Because, if you don't have your license, as long as there's a licensed driver in the car, they'll make you switch. You keep rolling, right? So the cop comes to the side, hits us with the old flashlight. He was like, can I see your license registration? My man was smooth about it. He was like, yo, officer, I don't have my license. You know what I'm saying? But, you know what I'm saying? This car is such and such, blah, blah, blah. He's like, all right. And he looks in and he's like, anybody else has a license? Niggas is like, pulling their license out. He's like, all right, okay. So the cop walks back to his car, comes back. The next, he's like, hey, could you get out the car for a moment? So my man Garland, he gets out the car. I'm sitting in the back seat. And my man walks all the way to the back. And the next you know, you see my man like, like this, right? So I'm like, yo, what's going on and shit, right? So next you know, it's just a fleet of motherfucking police around us. I mean, there's like, get out right on the ground, get on the floor, get out of there. They got the guns drawn out on us and shit. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on?
I didn't act like I was asleep. Did you act like you were asleep?
You can't sleep. Nah, what you going to do? They gonna be like, wake up, time to go to jail, nigga. Get your ass up, nigga, time to go to jail. So, right, real shit. So they put us on the ground, they get the wagon. Turns out the car was reported stolen.
Damn.
Now my man's hitting the plea like, yo, if it's stolen, I got the keys. You know, they did it. He's like, I'm sorry. So they drove us straight to jail, didn't pass go, no collecting $200 or nothing. Right, so we go there, we get in a holding cell. From there, they take us to Prince George County. We stand down there for about a week. I call my raise. I'm basically talking to my raise because, we poor. So the bond was $100,000 straight, simply because we were a flight risk. You feel me? So if you come in, and that's what made it Grand Theft Auto. It would have just been joyriding, you know what I'm saying? They could have let us go. They was like, y'all from
Cross state line.
Yeah, you from Pittsburgh? Yeah, Grand Theft Auto, yo. And I went to go, and it's funny because in the holding cell, everybody's a lawyer. Everybody can tell you what's gonna happen. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
None of them niggas was right.
Never.
Never. Pittsburgh, y'all gonna be walking out such and such. They was like, cow, 100 stacks straight. I was like, yeah. So I called my raise, told her, look, I'm in jail. She was like, what? Oh my God, oh Jesus. When you hear that means it's over. When you hear words of grace, that means there's nothing I can do for you, baby. So I'm sitting down there, but that's about it. Pray didn't pay nothing, but my raise got us out. Kenny's dad put the crib up, got us out. We went up there, straightened it out, got it expunged. A lot of people think like expungement means you do something bad and then you can get it right from your record. No, that means you do something bad. They say that you didn't do something bad, then you can get wiped from the record. So if they say guilty and you plead out, expungement means nothing to you. Right. So we got expunged, and that's how I dodged my felony.
Boom.
Bow.
An hour later.
Boom.
See, I went to sleep and came back. Y'all know I got ADHD.
Mine's is a short one, and the only reason it was even a felon because everything in D.C. is a felon. So, everything. So the police pulled up on us. We hitting the J in a ride smoky as hell. My boy's like, that's the boys behind us. He rolled on the window. I was like, don't throw the weed out yet. You know what I mean? They hit the lights.
Never throw the weed out.
Look, they hit the lights. We pull over. Now, as he pulls over, his scared ass throws me the bag of weed on my lap and shit. So I'm sitting there with the bag on my lap. I roll the window down and just let the weed drop out the car. Well, he stopped the car immediately. So by the time the weed hit the ground, he stopped the car. So I'm like, nigga, if you do not let this car drift down a little bit. So the car drift down. By this time, a cop car get in front of us, get behind us like, driver, turn the engines off. Turn the engines off. So they be turning. This is before hands up, don't shoot was happening. So we wasn't really as scared. Like we wanted to smash.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So they come up, pull us out the car, because he ain't got no license. But we're pulled over by Capitol Police. So he don't got no license. They handcuff me, handcuff him. I'm sitting down on the ground. I look down by the cop car, and the bag of weed is sitting right there and shit. So I stopped looking at it, because I don't want the cops to look at me like, what the fuck you keep looking at?
Right.
So now I'm looking at his dumb ass and shit like. So the cop come to us, and they like, look, what's gonna make y'all not drive away? Because they didn't find nothing on us. The only thing he had was no license. They was like, what's gonna make y'all not drive away when we leave? We was like, we're gonna go call this girl. She gonna come pick us up.
Right.
They was like, all right, they pull off. As soon as they pull off, I run up there, grab the bag of weed. We jump in the ride, pull right off. So that's how I escaped the felon.
That's good.
Yeah. Actually, I don't have any felons at all. No.
I was about to say we got a double half-ass to no felony. Double, put that down when you laugh.
Hold on. Do it like this.
Boom.
There we go.
Double.
All right, I'm happy.
No felonies on that side. Yes.
The hell no, I ain't got no felons. I got a couple skins on my chinny chin, but yeah.
All right, what's the other question? Name the craziest place you had sex. That's a lot for me. My job, the park, in the car, my grandma's house. Yeah. I've never had sex in jail.
You never had sex in grind mode.
Never had sex in grind mode.
Always can start something new.
Oh.
It's like
That's on the next grind mode. Coming to you, Command B.R.O.S. Deep Dark Secrets. You know what I mean? God damn, I never did it at the White House.
that is.
I've never done it in an airplane.
To be honest with you, that is like on my list of places.
The bone at the White House?
Yes, to either give oral communication or get oral communication at the White House. And not
Why?
get
What
caught.
makes that?
It's like because there's always like Secret Service around. There's always somebody walking around. And
You
then
like
it's
being watched.
It's like let's sneak off real quick. And they're like, where did they go? Where were they at?
And you want people to be thinking, is Danielle
Rumors.
giving oral copulation?
Yeah.
Oral therapy?
Oral therapy? I heard she was a life coach, but she's
Right.
a body coach?
She'll suck the soul out of you.
She relieves your stress?
Right,
What?
right. She got that toe crack.
I learned how to not have no more kids.
Wow.
Psych.
We need to be asking you questions like, what did you do before you got into for this show? Yeah. What's going on?
What's poppin'?
What's poppin'?
Hey, they was serious. I got a little, I didn't know what to do. I felt like I was in the bar. I got real timid.
Right. Is it length or girth?
That gets me?
Yeah.
That's for another show. You have to tune into the Danielle Moore show to get the rest.
We need to be back on that show when you had that show.
Yes, you can ask me that when I come to y'all show for lunch. Have some hot dogs. Ask me then.
Or you want some
Say
kiboskis. You want hot dogs or kiboskis?
Kiboski. I
Tube steak.
love bratwurst.
Bratwurst.
Love 'em.
Tube steak smothered in.
Don't bring no cans of Vienna sausages.
Yeah, what's that?
I don't like them.
That's the Vienna sausage.
I don't like them. Don't give me no Vienna sausage.
I wear a size 17 shoe.
Damn.
Don't.
This nigga lying. I look. I'm all silly.
See,
look.
first of all, I'm not even gonna go there, but
You made my palms itch.
I got witnesses, and it ain't my brother.
Okay.
And they're in the room, so.
I was like, what's going on? Hey.
I can pull somebody.
I know he got size 17s. That's only because I grew up with the nigga.
No, what
So you know what
size
size
do you wear?
17 he does wears that.
A
I wear size
17?
13. He wears a 17.
These niggas is big-footed?
Yeah.
I am lying. I don't like to give oral communication. I'm sitting here with fucking Bigfoot and no. I was lying. I was lying like a mama.
You make her own motherfucking Justice League.
I like the nibble. How about that? No, won't be. I'm scared.
Bro, that's more than a mouth.
I don't want to be good in that area. Nigga, you were a 17. I can't even gift you shit.
Hey.
I don't want to know.
Hey, it is what it is. Do what it do. If you don't
Now
like
you be
it,
beating
you do
hoes
too.
up with that.
Bam!
Yo.
Bam! This nigga be like Batman.
Listen, everywhere you go, I see your girlfriend, and I see why now. It ain't even by choice. She's attached. Walking down the like.
It has been known to do a thing or two.
Yeah,
What
yeah,
the
yeah,
hello,
spell it,
kitty?
nigga.
They knocking this back. You saying that was ways making a thing? Let me find out.
You might be interviewing the sausage dick.
No, maybe.
She just
Y'all
didn't
too
know it.
big.
You just didn't know it.
I didn't
didn't even
know.
know.
You thought you had.
I take it back.
You
I
thought you
like
had
the
some Ritz.
Bosky.
You thought you had some
No,
Ritz, and it was
no,
a regular
y'all are
saltine
like
cracker and
Bosky.
shit. Yeah.
Ever growing. It wraps up.
You more like on. She's more like on ready-made brown and serve. You know, little sausages.
No, I don't like instant shit. It shrinks up real quick. Once those instant sausages come out, they shrink up real quick. I don't like them. No. So, no.
For real.
All right, glad to know this much. Let's ask another question.
Another question.
Another question.
Oh,
She's
guess
shaking it
what?
up.
You know why we're not going to ask another question? Because I don't want you guys to get the same one again.
Oh, you got the
Okay.
same questions in there?
I put y'all questions in there by accident just now. But it's okay. Isn't this box cute?
It is a nice box.
It is really a nice box. It's my box of Clatchet. It's a very classy box with ratchet questions in it inside.
That's
I
it.
love it.
Ratchet box.
Yes, my Clatchet.
Clatchet.
Classy but ratchet.
Box. All right.
So before we end, let's do a review and a recap of what the things we talk about. Your mom's dope. She's into the community. She's teaching these kids how to plant, how to grow, how to eat, you know?
Right.
Your brother's into motocross.
Correct.
Because y'all used to steal cars when y'all was younger and y'all turned it
No,
into a benefit.
I
It's like,
stole
nah,
cars,
I threw that in there.
My brothers wasn't
Threw
there.
that in there.
Yeah. That's a different show.
And y'all know where y'all hit it, too.
Yeah, well, you know, yeah.
With them feet. Y'all, they would have wrapped that shit up.
It's a different show.
Yeah.
Okay. All right, check it out.
All right.
But basically,
All right.
if you guys want to ever step out into the paint cup community, check
Yes.
out Urban Assault Paintball. That's in McDonald, PA. It's a great
Okay.
facility. You have several different fields you can deal with: the hyperball field, Mounds Field, Woods Ball. There's also another great paintball park, Three Rivers Paintball. That's out in Cranberry. That has a great Woods Ball field. We go to most of our scenario games out there. That's ran by Mission
Awesome.
Mug. Yeah,
That's
that's.
by me. I live out there.
Oh, you see?
Yes.
See, she gonna be at the next one. I didn't know black people like Cranberry.
I'm lying that I'm not going to be there, but I'll run past.
You should come with the camera crew and interview people.
Yeah.
That would be dope.
Yeah.
They might
You
want
can
to
run with
shoot
us.
me though.
No, you know what? You run
You
with
want
us.
to come with me? The beat maker. All right, that's what's up. He
Hey,
got
listen.
me. He got me.
Come out, have a good time. Keep your mask on when you're on the battlefield. Keep your barrel cover on. When
I'm
you're in the
coming with my
staging
mask
area, you'll have a
on.
fantastic time. You know, come with a couple people. If you don't have anybody to come with, there's always somebody out there in open play that you can play with. You learn a lot. If you come to Urban Assault, you'll meet the Command B.R.O.S. You will learn a lot about yourself. We see a lot of people go out there and they're scared to death because it's going to hurt this, that, and the other. And by the time, the end of the day, they're born again hard. I swear to God. I mean,
I
the
know where I'm
moms,
shooting you when I come.
The chicks are usually more vicious.
You.
Me?
Yup.
Why?
Cause your feet's too big. Shooting the shit out of you.
She's going to shoot him in a
Hey,
Ronald
your girl
McDonald
gonna beat
shoot.
my ass. You're like, don't you dare touch the merchandise.
She's going to be jumping in front of it like, catching the chick. Baby, you okay? You okay, baby?
Not today, bitch.
Baby, you okay? Damn, yo. Yeah. Shot up in the chest. I did that for you.
Oh,
That
man,
really
I visualized
What you
things, so
got?
that really was funny to me just now. Like,
I can see her now.
not today, bitch.
You light her ass at.
Okay, woo,
Next
that
time,
was
Brick
funny.
Top.
Oh, before we leave, I do want to talk about them hats. I like them hats a lot.
Oh, okay. Well, these hats were made for us by Graphic Gorilla. There's another paintball team.
My guest is downstairs.
Graphic Gorilla, another paintball team. They're off. We're Fully Loaded Ronin.
Fully Loaded Ronin. We're out of Philly.
Yeah, Philadelphia and Jersey. And Graphic Gorilla, if you go online, you can get Graphic Gorilla. He'll make your own customized hat. Anything you want. He can get the fitted. He can get the snapbacks, whatever you want. And jerseys, they get done. They do a fantastic job, and he does all the graphics himself. His name is Vinny. Look him up. If you want a Command B.R.O. hat, he can even probably get you one of these. So
Awesome.
You gotta sign your soul.
yeah, of course, you know what I'm saying.
I'm getting one of them when I come
Okay.
to the show.
What show was we talking about now?
I don't know. Command B.R.O. live show.
Yeah, y'all show.
Yeah.
I mean, you just said
What you
would
talking
get one
about?
when you come.
Yeah.
What's the topic we was talking about right now?
No,
Yeah,
Bigfoot.
'cause I ain't giving
you
out
ain't
hats.
making
but
me come.
If that was the case, I have to give out
Shit.
hats.
Matter of fact,
every
I'm
week.
staying.
Giving out hats.
I'm standing still.
all the
I'm
time.
standing still. I ain't coming. Nigga over here with a size 17. What am I gonna do? The hell?
Sit back.
Shit.
And enjoy
Listen,
the
in the
ride.
morning, I got 3 boys, right? And I hate when they go to bed in the morning. I make them close the door. You would never be able to piss.
They'd be like,
That shit would sound like.
It's funny. Because I hate hearing females piss.
oh,
I
man,
hate
me
it.
I hate
too.
that. I hate
I know,
that
me
sound.
too. I don't know why.
That's why
So
I hate
shout
when
out,
girls
like I
piss
said,
outside. That's a pet peeve.
like I said, before. Shout out to them hats. Shout out to them feet. Shout out to me, Miss Danielle Moore.
Check
You know
us
what I'm
out,
saying?
Command B.R.O., CommandBros.com on the internet, Command B.R.O. 412 on Instagram.
Command B.R.O. TV on YouTube.
Great family therapy. Y'all know I'm a life coach. I'm always thinking of better ways to help people's families out. Instead of going to go talk about your aunt, take her out to fucking Command B.R.O.s.
Find out about yourself.
Shoot her ass up.
Right.
I'd
Find out
rather,
about
you know,
We tell certain parents, well, we tell all
you know
parents,
what?
it's
Y'all
legal
right.
child.
Next time y'all in Cranberry, please call me. I fucking can't stand my teenagers. I'm going to shoot they ass up.
Bring 'em
Call
out.
me. I'm coming.
Yeah,
I'm,
we
you
got
know
you.
what? Matter of
We call it
fact,
legal child
I
abuse.
feel like the other brown people that be taking. I'm gonna take my mask off. Pop, 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 pop.
You don't want to take your mask
That's
off.
all I'm gonna do. They ain't gonna get to. I'm gonna shoot so hard and
Don't
so
wanna take-
quick.
don't
I'm gonna
wanna
be like
take
a
your mask
ninja.
off.
That's another thing. People go to paintball games and have all these ideas, but they're going
Nigga, I'm doing cartwheels and everything.
What do you call it?
Listen,
Delusions of
literally,
grandeur.
literally, when we get done, I'm gonna start doing squats so I can be prepared for the sticking moves I'm doing on these 2 ninjas.
Ooh, none of
I'll
that
be
shit's
like,
happening.
Punched a hole in my wall.
The squats are good.
None of that.
Ooh.
None of that shit's gonna happen though. Oh, that's gonna be dope. I'm gonna tell you what's gonna really happen. She's gonna be like, oh my God, and she's gonna get hit. Either she's gonna be like this, I'm done,
I'm done. I'm not doing this. No
or she's gonna be like this, I can go back in there. There's no medium in paintball.
Only 2 people. You love it or hate it.
One or the
Well,
other.
no, we should team up against them. I wasn't saying me do it by myself.
You don't understand how it works.
No,
It's
we're
because she doesn't know how
team.
it
We're
works.
gonna be
This
a
is
team.
called
All right.
delusions
Now
of
we're
grandeur.
done. Now the show's over.
What's going to happen behind this is we shoot your kids.
Right,
Yes,
that's
shoot
what's
'em
gonna happen.
up.
It's very. Yeah.
It takes a village to raise one.
It does.
So we're going to shoot their asses up for being disrespectful.
We're gonna give it to them.
But anyway, thank you guys so much for tuning in to the Danielle Moore Show. Like always, it is me, Miss Danielle Moore. So before we end,
I'm Energy One.
The brick top of the immortal.
What do you do?
and I'm Danielle Moore. Do, 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 do. Don't worry. Do, 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 do.
Be happy.
Do, 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 do. Love y'all.